guys, Bryant with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana. It is Friday, September 23rd. Last night on September 22nd, the PWCC September Premier Auction ended. I have got 170 cards pulled up, I think. We are going to go through every one. As I always explain to people, it's a marathon, not a sprint. That is one of my favorite colloquialisms in the world. This is a mouthful. This is going to take a very long time. I cannot talk about every card, even though every single one of these cards is special. So if I glaze over a card you won, or a card you sold, or a card you care about, I apologize. I have to pick and choose. I can do absolutely no research, so this is just me clicking the record button. I do have a great quantity of these cards pulled up in Card Ladder. Maybe 25, so about one out of every 7 cards I've got pulled up in Card Ladder, so we can take a quick peek and kind of figure out whether the card's trending up or down, and whether the sale was high or low. I'm not going to hit everything, so I apologize. Without wasting any more time, let's get started. We're going to start with the very last card on the list and then work our way up to the night's big winner, or I should say winners, because there was a tie at the top. So let me switch you guys over to picture-in-picture. And card number 1, we got a Jordan patch, 10 out of 10, $6,000, $7,200 for this Kevin Durant Ultra Platinum Medallion rookie next to it. That's a Pop 2 card. Durant's not high on everybody's list right now, and somebody took a great advantage and grabbed that card for $7,200 last night. Lebron patch autograph 910 sold for $7,200. This one's an interesting card. It's the 2015 Prism, which I call the middle child, the kind of forgotten Prism year for whatever reason. It was before the pop explosion, but it's not 2012 or 13. So this is kind of that Prism year that gets forgotten, 2015. But I love it. This is a black Prism Kobe 1 of 1 PSA 10 that sold for $7,200. It's not his Lakers uniform. I think that probably has a lot to do with it. But Black Prism is Black Prism. 1 of 1 is 1 of 1, and Kobe is Kobe. That is a huge card. $7,200 to me sounds low. I don't have any idea what the card's worth or what it sold for, but that's just my thoughts. We got an interesting, authentic, in-person PSA DNA autograph here of Kobe with a 9 for the auto on his Bowman Best Refractor. That's an atomic refractor. Somebody thought it best to get that autographed. I'm sure many people in the comments will have something to say about whether or not you would prefer this card autographed or not autographed. Next to it, we got an awesome Kobe chronology autograph, PSA 99. This is serial number 99, sold for $8,400. We've got 2 Durant rookie card autographs sold for $8,400 each. We've got what I thought would be a very rare Kyrie Irving 2012 Prism rookie black label, sold for $8,400. It's actually a Pop 13. That just seems crazy. I have not had this much luck getting my 2012 Prism graded with PSA, but the fact that there's 13 black labels seems bananas to me. But this one is a good looking card, and that black really pops on that silver slab. Steph Curry SGC 9.5 $8,400. That's his Topps Chrome base, not a refractor. So that's serial number to 99. We've got a 86 Fleer pack PSA 8 that sells for $8,400 with Jordan sticker showing on the back. Who knows if that gum is still edible? My guess is I wouldn't give it a shot if I were you. 2013 Giannis BGS 9.5. This will be the first card we look up in Card Ladder. I'm a proud owner of this card in this grade. Mine is also a minimum gem. This card has been getting beat up pretty bad, despite the fact that Giannis dominated Eurobasket and is ready to make a run at a title. As you can see over the last year, this card's hit as high as $14,700. If I remember that, I think that might be my purchase. So congratulations to me for taking a bath on this card. Not that I care, because I'm holding this card for Cajun eternity, as long as that is. So $9,600 was the last sale. The card got all the way down to $7,500. So it's actually kind of a mixed blessing here. $7,500 up to $8,800, up to $9,000, up to $9,600. So it's on the rise over the last 4 sales, but significantly down over the last year, 27%. So make of it what you will. That is a Pop 123 card in BGS 9.5 condition. We've got the Ultimate Collection Dwayne Wade autograph. PSA 10, no grade for the auto. Pop 16, 9,600. We got a Kobe Eminence for 9,600. That is actually a autograph card, serial number to 5. We've got the Pulsar, which is numbered to 25 for Luka Doncic. That's his green Pulsar. There's also a purple Pulsar, if I recall. It's numbered to like 30-something. I may be wrong about that, but I think it's something like that. PSA 9 here sells for 9,600. This is a Jordan autograph card. Again, I always plead ignorance when I get to these weird Jordan autograph cards. This might be, it says autograph trade card. There's buyback cards. There's pack inserted retro autograph buybacks. I don't know. I don't know anything about these Jordan autograph cards, but I do have friends who do. So if I was ever going to buy one, I would always bounce it off of them to figure out if it's legit or not. But this one goes for 9,600. A LeBron Finite autograph BGS 9, 9,600, and then a black 1/1 Steph Curry. This is from 2020 Select Courtside. That is a 1/1 masterpiece with the two-time MVP Jokic right there in the background. 10,200 for that one. Triple autograph Kobe, LeBron, Dwight Howard. The question is, what would the card have sold for if Dwight Howard wasn't on it? I know that sounds crazy, and I don't mean to sound disparaging to Dwight Howard or hurt his feelings, but oftentimes that third wheel on a card with Kobe and LeBron or Jordan and LeBron, you don't want Brevin Knight on your card, with LeBron and Dwayne Wade, rookie card. It's just one of those deals where sometimes that third autograph, while you would think that more is always better, more is not always better. Let me know in the comments what that would have sold for if it was just LeBron and Kobe. Another LeBron Kobe. This one's just a patch, no auto, serial number to 40. Sells for $10,800 from Ultimate Collection. Exquisite Collection Noble nameplates. Remember the product, remember the set, Noble nameplates, because you will see more of this, and I'll give you a little spoiler. You will see more of this on the Mount Rushmore from this auction that ended last night. There will be a Noble nameplates from 2003 Exquisite Collection in the top 4, so stay tuned. This is Dwayne Wade's. Theoretically, it is his rookie patch auto, serial number to 25, $10,800. Right next to it, we see this card sell actually pretty often. This is a 2003 Ultimate Collection autograph, Michael Jordan. This is a great staple autograph and a great grade. It's a minimum gem with a 9 for the corners, but I really think this is a good looking Michael Jordan autograph card. If you're looking for one that's just tipping that 5-figure range, Jordan autos are just crazy expensive, but if you want a gem auto that's right at the beginning of that 5-figure range, I like that card a lot. It's always really appealed to me. I love the fact that it's horizontal. I know a lot of people don't like that. I like that card. I don't own it. Dr. J, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant. So going back to our example, if this was, say, Dr. J, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, and James Edwards, I don't think it would have sold for as much as just Doc Bird and Magic. But this is a quad auto, BGS Pop 1, 10,800 for that card. I'm going to let you guys look at these while I take a drink of water. As I've said, these PWCC Premier Auctions are a marathon, not a sprint. I just can't do it. I can't talk about every card as much as I would really, really like to. I'd like to look every card up in Card Ladder and see what they're all about, but some of them are so rare, you're just not going to find anything anywhere, and you've got to dig so deep, through the history just to find them. We get to the first card that I lost, right? And so the cat's out of the bag. I was chasing this card. I don't know. Should I have pushed harder? I have no idea, but it's the 1999 Upper Deck game jerseys. Michael Jordan, PSA 10. Yeah, you know what? I should have pushed harder. Sold last night for $13,200. Right next to it, it sold a black Giannis, black shimmer, 1/1, BGS 8.5 sold for the same price. So that means to me either somebody way crazy, super nutso overpaid for this, or this is not worth as much as it should, because this is an actual jersey patch in a Jordan card from the 90s in Upper Deck that's PSA 10 and it's a Pop 3. This should be worth significantly more than this, in my opinion. Again, it's my show, so that's my opinion. Right next to it, we got a little dual autograph LeBron Jordan BGS 9 sticker autos, but $13,200 for that one. Another Jordan PSA DNA auto. This is hand numbered. I should say just PSA 9, autograph 10, hand numbered to 250. SPX is just a really cool product from the 90s. If you don't know anything about it, go check them out. They've got some of the most intricate die-cut cards you've ever seen. This is a really cool one right here. Serial number to 250. Sold for $13,200 in that PSA 9 slab. We got a Kobe auto patch right here from Chronology. We're gonna look this Steph Contenders rookie ticket autograph up in just a second. Or maybe it's not called that. Sorry. 2009 Playoff Contenders Steph autograph, PSA 10. Actually, let's look that up right now. Here we go. I think that's the same card. It does say rookie ticket autograph here. Let me make sure it's the same card. Number 106. Yeah, I think it's the same card. Sorry, I'm not a Steph collector, so I don't know really well. It doesn't say rookie ticket here on the slab or in the description, but Card Ladder calls it rookie ticket autograph. Anyway, that's what this card's done over the last year. We know Steph got beat up post-finals because he was too good. His team won the finals. He dominated. He solidified himself as a top 10 player of all time, and he won finals MVP. So, of course, his cards have nosedived. Here it is, down 10%. I'm just kidding. His card's down 10% over the last year. This card hit as high as 25,000 just a few months ago, 6-7 months ago. 14.4 is about what we expected. It's about the average of the last 5 or 6 sales, so not really much to see there. But the card I wanted to talk about is this, and I'm almost kicking myself for not looking closer at this. This is bananas, guys. Look at this card. This is the 2009 Upper Deck Greats of the Game Link. Jordan and James Naismith, right? So it's a cut auto from the great James Naismith, who invented the game of basketball. It's a PSA 8. It's got Jordan on card, blue auto in his North Carolina uniform, and it's hand serial numbered. Yes, I like hand serial numbered, okay? I'm not scared to admit it. 1 out of 2. That's nuts, man. $14,400 for that card. Great looking card there. We got the entire Kobe Bryant Kaboom set. It's 2013 through 2019. I guess there's a year where he didn't have a Kaboom. I'm not good at math, but I think there should be 7 if it's 2013 through 2019. But it's only 6 of them. So maybe there's one year where they didn't make a Kaboom Kobe. I don't know. I'm not a Kaboom guy, so somebody tell me. 14.4 for that entire set. Pretty good grades. PSA 9, PSA 9, PSA 9, PSA 9, BGS 9, BGS 9.5. This is a cool lot right here. 1998 Metal Universe, right? So your gold, what they call gold PMG chasing here, right? It's really just the 98 PMG. But amongst many other fantastic inserts that emanated from those Metal Universe products in 97 and 98. This is $14,400 for a box of 6. So about, what is that, $2,400 or something like that a box. That's a pretty good price, I guess. I don't know. You'd have to look it up yourself, but that would be one hell of a fun rip, I can tell you that much. Bowman Rookies and Stars, Chrome X-Factor, numbered to 150, PSA 9, LeBron 15.6, and then a Logo Man auto, Kyrie Irving in his Boston uniform, 15.6. Kobe auto, LeBron auto. We've got the Kobe Bryant powering up for a dunk. This is the classic 61. It's serial numbered to 61. It's a BGS 9. This is a card I hate even talking about because it's got a picture of Kobe actually, apparently, getting the best of Michael Jordan on the card while the great Eddie Jones and Robert Horry are in the background watching. Jordan looks like he's missing this, but I think Jordan swings back with his other hand and blocks this dunk. No, I'm just kidding. Cool looking card. A lot of people are big on these. I don't really dig these cards that much. It's sort of a throwback to the 61 Fleer, obviously, for those of you familiar with that set and the Wilt rookie and, well, tons of other great rookies from that set. $15,600 last night, which is way up from $13,200 in August. So over the past, 40 days, up 18.18%. Next to it, a Kobe Playmakers Theater goes for almost the exact same price. And this is his jersey number 24, even though the jersey on the card is 8. So that begs the question, right? And we've kind of pondered this before. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I want you guys to answer. If Kobe's wearing 8 in the picture, and this goes for Kobe, this goes for Jordan, this goes for LeBron because they've changed jerseys. If Kobe's wearing 8 on the card and it's serial number to 24, is it a jersey number card? What if he's wearing 24 on the card and it's serial numbered to 8? Is that a jersey number card? That's my question for you. Does it need to be the actual jersey number that he's wearing on the card? I personally say yes, but I'm also the person who's never going to ever pay a premium for a jersey numbered card. I would rather find the card not in the jersey number because that does not matter to me at all. I know that makes me weird and in the minority, but that's just my take on it. Let me know in the comments about this jersey number conundrum, what you think. This is the 2021 Cade. Boy, does this card pop. I know people talk about lots of parallels, myself included, hand raised. Too many parallels, too many this, too many that. But man, these immaculates, these national treasures, these flawless from the ultra modern Panini era are just absolutely beautiful looking cards. They just look better. I don't know what else to say, but they're gorgeous to look at. Serial number to 24, 16,200. LeBron Bowman Chrome Refractor, 9.5 Min Gems, 16,800. And boy, have the mighty fallen. I'm the proud owner of 3 of these PSA 8 1986 Fleer sets with stickers. Again, my theory is if you don't have the stickers, you don't have the set. Well, this is the whole set with the stickers, all 143 in PSA 8 slabs, 16,800. But I want to show you that Jordan card alone by itself, sorry, we don't have it pulled up. Here, I can show you real quick. The Jordan card alone by itself in PSA 8, look what it used to sell for. That card once hit $24,000 just for the Jordan. The whole set with the other 142 cards, including the Jordan sticker, just sold for $16,800. I had an offer for $50,000 for this set, and I passed it up. So woe is me. I should have taken the offer and kept the others, but it is what it is. So let's get back to the PSA 9 because I think that's the next one we're going to look up, and we'll just look it up over the last month because that's easy. All right, so going back, we got a black refractor, Kevin Durant. Boy, does that pop, right? Quad pristine, obviously, if it's a black label population, 1 of 1. Serial number to 199. That's a great looking card. I like that card. I think it's really cool with the draft board behind Kevin Durant in the background, and black on black just looks freaking awesome. My guy Giannis right here, PSA 10 for his draft selections, gold prism from Select. That's not his card. That's an insert card. You know, the draft selections is like an insert or a subset, whatever you want to call it. 16,800 for that Pop 2 card. That's serial number to 10 because it's gold. Just like in Prism, Select Gold is serial number to 10. We've got a Jordan PSA 9 right here. Only the most minute off-centered right, a little bit thicker than left. It looks like there's a scratch on the slab, and I don't know if that's a print dot bottom left, but I gotta believe that should affect the price, or I would at least ask for clarification whether that's a print dot bottom left or just some spit on the slab or whatever when they took the picture. But let's pull that card up. Here it is. This is the PSA 9 Jordan over the last month. Remember, not a low pop card, 2,884. This card has averaged 18,280 over the last 1 month. This one sells for 16,800, so a little bit down, but it looks like about flat over the last 3 or 4. We're still finding the floor. I talk about it all the time. You know, we're finding the floor on the 86 Fleer cards. We're finding the floor on the 2003 Topps Chrome LeBrons, which I think we have. We're finding the floor on the 96 Chrome Kobe's, etc., ad nauseum. Let's not talk about it anymore. Patch Auto Exquisite LeBron 16.8. Gold Shimmer PSA 9 16.8 for Ja Morant. Unopened box of 96 Chrome. Hopefully they're not sticking. Hopefully they're not green. 16,800. Another 1-on-1 Steph Black Mosaic. 17,400 for this Black Mosaic Steph Curry. That doesn't make sense to me. I just don't understand. I get it. It's a gorgeous card. Everything about it's awesome. I just don't understand it. There's lots of 1-on-1 Steph Curry cards. There's lots of ways to buy Steph Curry with $17,400. That's just not the one I would have bought. 9.5 Patch Auto Steph Curry Flawless right next to it, 18,000. Dwayne Wade, this is his 2003 Upper Deck Exquisite Collection. This is limited logo, so this is number to 75, I believe. Yeah, so PSA 8, Pop 3 higher, $18,000. Dwayne Wade, criminally undervalued, as the young folks like to say. One of the 5 best shooting guards that's ever stepped foot on a basketball court. Fight me if you disagree. LeBron, this is we're going to see this card. I believe we're going to see this card 3 times. That's just from me scrolling through one time real quick. This is a PSA 7, so keep track of, this is the 2013 Immaculate Collection, true RPA for Giannis. This is the PSA 7. These are serial numbered to 99. We saw 3% of the world's population of this card sell in this auction last night. This is the PSA 7. So keep track of these grades and prices and let me know what you think as they compare to each other. PSA 7 sells for $18,000 last night. So tuck that one away in the memory bank. LaMelo, true RPA. Not the greatest patch I've ever seen. 8.5 sells for $18,000. A redemption for a Cade Cunningham, Luka Doncic, Zion, National Treasures, triple platinum. I don't know what that means. Oh, it is 1 of 1. Okay, thank you for helping me because I don't know if it is or not. Holy cow, that's a cool card if you ever get it. LeBron and Jordan, dual autograph PSA 9, 18,600 from SB Signature. I'm happy to see this card doing what it's doing. 18,600. This is the Giannis Red Prism. I think this was retail only. It's not serial numbered, but it is very low pop, much more difficult to obtain than the silver. There it is. So it sells 18,600 last night. The last one was 20,000. The one before that was 12. So the card dipped all the way to 12. It's up 20% over the last year, over the last 2 years. But it's a pop 27, as I was saying. Very, very rare card. I've got the card in BGS 9.5, and I'm proud of that. PSA 10's even nutso. 2012 Select Case. That would be a fun rip. Chasing all that great rookie class from 2012. 20,000 seems cheap. Man, that seems really cheap. What is that, about $1,500 a box? Something a little over like $1,600 a box? That seems really cheap. There's some really big-time cards in there, big-time rookies from that 2012 rookie class, as we all know. LeBron, exquisite collection number pieces. Tuck that away. Number pieces will make many more appearances in this one, including an appearance in the top 4. Jason Tatum, true RPA BGS 8, 19,200. LeBron 8.5, Upper Deck Ultimate Collection, auto number to 250, 19,000. A Jordan exquisite collection, patch auto, number to 119.2. We got to go quicker, guys. I'm going to start scrolling. Sorry, I got to do this. I've got one that we're going to look up here. 1980 Topps unopened box. The great thing about Card Ladder is you can look up sealed wax, and here it is. Oops, let me make it big on the screen. That's what she said. Here we go. Last 8 sales, about the same. It's down 37%, obviously, over the last year. We've talked about this. Some of this, iconic wax, I don't want to say vintage wax, but like iconic wax, including vintage, has been going down over the last year, as, most of the economy and the card market has as well. And so wax is not impervious to, price resets, as you can see. This one is a jump over the last sale of 18,600 though, so that's a good sign. Who knows what's in there? It could be G.I. Joe. Right next to it, we got a Mojo Doncic. I did want to look this up because Kawhi's coming back. The hobby is very split on Kawhi. People hate the game management. People hate the mercurial idiosyncrasies that he displays in the media. Sort of a bland personality. 20,000 for his BGS 9.5 true RPA. Remember, 2012, the true RPA was both horizontal and it was serial number to 199. So double, almost a little bit more than double, double plus 1. The typical serial number for the true RPAs from National Treasures that we see from other players. So let's look up that Kawhi and see what it is doing on the number, right? And so the card's exactly even over the last year. The last, it's averaging 21,000. This one sold for 20,400. So not really much to see there. 7 sales. It's only a pop 54 in that BGS 9.5. Jordan Auto 20,000. And all right, now we get to move to page 2. Let me see if I can just click forward, see if that works. Yes. Ooh, I didn't want to show you the top 4, so that was close. Let's get all the way down here. I want to make it as exciting as possible. Here we go. So now we're on card 96, 95, 94, 93. So the bottom row of the first page, we got a really cool 72 Topps box for 21,600. How cool would it be to open that box? Obviously, you're Dr. J hunting, hoping for the best. Paper cards don't stick, so you don't have that concern there like you do with maybe a 96 Chrome or some of these great 90s products. So that's one thing to keep in mind. BBC authenticated 72 box. Let's look up the Bird Magic PSA 9. If there was ever a flagship rookie card out there. It's this one. Here we go. We got it right here pulled up. 21.6 is the last sale last night. That's a huge jump up from the 18,000. You know, part of it was it's a really good, clean-looking copy. I've got this card pulled up over the last 6 months. Remember, you're thinking, well, 618 is not really a low-pop card. It's not even the best grade. But then you remember the PSA 10, guys, for one of the greatest rookie cards in existence, 23. I don't think many of us have 500 grand laying on the side to go buy a rookie PSA 10. So that means PSA 9 is like the next best thing for 99.9% of the hobby. Similar to the analysis for the 86 Fleer Jordan, only it's amplified even more, right, for the Bird Magic, because 500 for the PSA 10 is a lot more than 180,000 for the Jordan PSA 10 or 200 or whatever. So here's what that card's done. Pretty steady over the last 6 months. 1980 Bird Magic PSA 9. We got a Steph Curry Chrome. That's the base, right? So there's a serial number to 999 that year. 22.8. Another Steph Exquisite autograph. PSA 10 for the auto. Card not graded. 22.8. And here we go. Cajun Cardboard makes his first appearance with a big-time pickup. For those of you who follow my channel, and if you don't follow my channel, this is appearing on the Luka Nation Network. This is where you're going to find the PWCC Top 100 weekly recaps. This is where you're going to find your PWCC Premier, recaps once a month. This is the channel, Luka Nation Network, where you're going to find my Explore the Card episodes every single Friday, where I take a deep dive into Jordan cards. But don't forget to follow me on my Cajun Cardboard channel, which still exists and is thriving and pushing forward. I'm running 2 channels. Yes, that's right. I am providing great content for the Luka Nation Network, which is just at the inception, and it's about to grow exponentially, at least from what I can tell. And I'm going to have a big hand in that and try to push this network forward and bring you guys some great content. But you'll see mail days where I pick up cards like this. This is the 2013 Giannis Red autograph. This is serial numbered, unlike his red non-autograph from 2013. I collect Giannis's Prism Rookie Rainbow in BGS 9.5 condition. This was a humongous pickup for me. 9.510 minimum, mixed gem here. And that's what I refer to when the BGS slabs upgrades. There's 1.9 and 1.10. I call it a mixed gem. It's not a min gem. It's not a gem plus. It's not a quad gem. It's a mixed gem. 22,800 for that card right there. I don't know if I even pulled this up for you guys to look it up. Did I? Yeah, here it is. Okay. So here's the deal. It hasn't sold since 2020. I don't know what the dang card's worth. I just needed the card. I put in a pretty high bid. I chased it relatively aggressively. Giannis seems to be about as safe a bet as there is for an active player alongside LeBron and a few others. The card sold for $7,000 in 2019. Again, remember, I paid $22 for this thing. But if you click these, Card Ladder doesn't have it in the database. But if you click on the actual sales history, which you get if you're a Card Ladder Pro member, you can click here, and Card Ladder gives you a Card Ladder value. And so they've got $37,000. If you click on that one, I just screwed that up. Well, here we go. Card Ladder's got an estimate of $36,000, almost $37,000 on that one. I don't know. Again, that's a low confidence level. It's just been so long since the card sold. It's really hard to figure out what it's worth, but I guess here I am establishing a new all-time comp again, which has become typical for me. But I will say this in confession, some of the best investments and the best increases in my for cards in my collection have been cards where I set the all-time high when I bought the card. That's happened many times in my history of collecting, where I set the record and then the card continues to run from there. So hoping for the best, hoping for the same. Again, not for sale, not for trade, because I'm looking to put the Prism Rainbow together. If you want to see an update on my Giannis Prism Rookie Rainbow, go subscribe right now to the Cajun Cardboard YouTube channel, and you can see that. I'll put that together for you guys in a video coming up very soon, because when I add something to any of these rainbow that I collect for certain players, I always put it in my mail day, and then I show pictures of my rainbow progress. Right next to that, a Jordan Triumvirate Illuminator PSA 10, 22,800. A Dr. J PSA 9. I'm pretty sure I pulled up the Doc, didn't I? Yeah, let's see. Where is he? Nope, there he is. Nope, there he is. Okay. So Doc sales last night in PSA 9 for 22,800. And those of you who aren't familiar, remember, I think the PSA 10 is Pop 1. I might be wrong on that, but I think the PSA 10 is Pop 1. which leads us to that same analysis. Well, if the PSA 10s pop 1 and it's $1 million, what's left for people who collect, right? Who want to grow their vintage collection? 9's the next best thing. And for that reason, this is a $22,000 card. So that's what that Doc PSA 9's done over the last year. Down 20% over the last 6 months, though. It looks a little different, up 15%. So good to know. Good to see. A Jordan Flair Showcase Legacy Collection, BGS 9.5, serial number to 100. I'm happy to own this card in a PSA 10. And what do we have? There it is. So down, right? 2 consecutive downward sales for this showcase in the BGS 9.5. This one sells last night for $22,800. It sold as recently as 5 months ago for almost $30,000. Really beautiful card there. The legacy collections are starting to grow on me. A Giannis Mardi Gras patch here, 9.5, sells for $24,000. And then a Jordan Exquisite Patches, serial number to 50, BGS 9 on-card auto, sells for $24,000 there. LeBron 2005, so third year LeBron limited logos. God, those are just gorgeous cards. Every year limited logos. It's just beautiful. PSA 8 sells for $24,000. A Mercante Campagnanato Blue Michael Jordan rookie. Okay. 1985 Mercante, whatever you want to call it. Campeones de Baloncesto Blue, PSA 8 sells for $24,000. The great Stanley Siratinsky can weigh in on this one. I've got nothing for you. It looks like something that came out of a sticker book, and it probably did. PSA 8, $24,000. Big card. Blue Doncic, Blue Ice, serial number to 99. This is kind of his high-end color match. You've also got the blue 199, which is a color match. This 9.5 is a Min Gem, sells for $24,000. We pulled it up on the card ladder. It's up from the last sale of 21, right back to where it was about 2 months ago. So maybe we've seen the bottom for Doncic and his cards are starting to run again. I don't know. One sale does not make a trend. Let me get some water. I told you this shit was going to take forever. It's hard to talk about 170 cards. But they're exciting, big-time cards. So that's what Doncic has done over the last year. It's scary to think somebody's into this for 59. I don't know if we'll get back there ever or anytime soon. Was it ever more than that? Good Lord, it was. 61. So, man, it's a pop 26. And about 40% of the population has sold in the last 2 years. Just lets you know that there's a lot of investor types out there that are buying some of these cards, guys. Patch Auto Exquisite Collection, LeBron, $24,000. Look, I'm just going to say this. As we get closer to this, and this is not unusual for these PWCC Premier auctions or these Golden Elite auctions, you're going to see a heavy dose of Exquisite Collection, and it's because it's just badass. It's just an incredible product. I don't know what else to say about it. You're going to see more and more of these Exquisite Collection cards as we push up towards the top of this list. Right next to it, a Doncic Gold Mosaic 10. That's a Pop 2 card, serial number to 10. This was before Mosaic was a standalone product. Humongous card here. Very low pop Mosaic. 2018 Mosaic population is much, much, much lower than the regular Prism and much lower than certainly 2019, 2020, 2021 Mosaic. $24,000 for that Doncic Gold rookie card. This is a Michael Jordan Finest. It's the first Refractor. This was also the very first episode that I ever did of Explore the Card. So if you want to binge watch that, go to the Cajun Cardboard YouTube channel, go to playlists, hit Explore the Card, go all the way back to December and watch episode 1 of Explore the Card where I talk all about this card. PSA 10, $24,000 for that one. I'm trying to figure out where I'm at up here. Here we go. That's what it's done over the last year. The card was $35,000 at some point. If I look at this, it's going to get crazy. Yeah, the card once sold for $44,000. It might even have sold for more than that, but let's look at it over like the last 6 months, right? Only 3 sales. It's only a pop 41, fellas. So this one did about what we expected, 24, 25, 16. So looks like that card sort of steadied out. You just don't see it very often. And look, the catch here is that 16. I didn't have it pulled up, but y'all go look for yourself. Oftentimes, this card has a tendency to be very, very green. Very green. This one looks like a pretty good copy here. It's definitely not perfectly centered, as you can tell on the picture, but the color looks really good. And I think color is, surface and color and non-greening kind of takes precedent on this card more so than centering. Like a PSA 9 with eye-popping color, is better in my opinion than, a perfectly centered greenish 10. And yes, these cards can turn green after they've been slabbed, and no, it's not the light. And I'll argue with anybody who says it is because I've got proof that proves it's not. And a lot of people out there know that it's not exposure to light that turns them green. You can argue if you want, but it's out there. 2003 Bowman Chrome X-Fractors, serial number to 150, BGS 9.5, sells for $24,600. A case of 2019 National Treasures basketball sells for $25,200. Zion and Morant and Tyler Hero hunting. PMG Red Allen Iverson BGS 8 comes all the way back down to earth. This one sells for $25,200. I think I know the seller of that card, but I don't know for sure, so I'll just leave that one alone. Here's a hand-cut All-American Sports Club. So this is before the 57 Topps rookie, and this is where, vintage experts come into play. I'm not one. The oldest card that I own now after I've sold my Wilt, my Kareem, and my Dr. J, the oldest card that I own in my entire collection is 1985. Isn't that sad? I'm not well-rounded. At some point, I may pursue growing the vintage side of my collection, but right now I'm bad. I don't even own a 1980 because I sold it to a local collector here. I sold my PSA 9. But this is the 55 All-American Sports Club, Bill Russell. It's hand-cut. They did a good job hand-cutting it, apparently. PSA 9, $25,000 for that little sucker right there. Pretty cool card. Great piece of history there. Remember, that's 2 years before his 57 Topps rookie. Prism Jewel stickers. I don't know much about this silly looking card. I know it's super important and super silly looking. And it doesn't say Bulls anywhere on it. He's just wearing some red jersey, and this doesn't even look like Jordan. But I know it's important. I know it's very early. It's from 1985, and I know it's really tough to find in high grade. And this BGS 9 is a Pop 7, and it's a $25,800 card. This is a must-have for all of those Jordan collectors out there that are just trying to throw the biggest cast net they can. This card's got to be in your collection for those, 80s Jordan collectors out there, along, of course, with the Mercantes Campamillones Carmelones, the sticker that we just looked at. 1997 Essential Credentials. Now, this card popped to me, okay? We've seen the red, pink, and maroon Essential Credentials that don't look all that great to me aesthetically. That's just my personal opinion. This looks badass, and I don't know why light brown, bright green, and then, pea green would look good, but this card I think looks really cool. And one of the most boring players ever, who is also the greatest power forward ever, is wearing some of the most boring looking Nikes. Those are like stock Nikes. Like, those are the Nikes that you would go buy like at Payless Shoe Store or Shoe Depot. Those are awful. Tim Duncan, you can do better than that. Even you can do better than that. But that's the great Tim Duncan, one of the greatest power forwards of all time. It's a Pop 8 in 9.5 condition. This is a Min Gem, but it's a Pop 8. It's serial number to 75, and this is that Essential Credentials now, and it's a rookie card. So a humongous pickup. Hopefully this went to, a Tim Duncan super collector. That's a fantastic Tim Duncan card. Patch Auto Kobe, hand numbered to 8, 27. Johnny Moore. Card number 76 from the 1986 Fleer. PSA 10 here, which makes it very rare because of where it's located on the print sheet. This card has been on an amazing ride, and let's go check it out. $27,000 for this Johnny Moore last night. It is down 70% over the last year, but let me show you something crazy. That is a very unique chart. So back in 2016, somebody realized, oh, this is rare. This card is a Pop 67. $15,000 they paid for it. It came crashing back down to 2000, into the low 2000s, mid 2000s, stuff like that, 3,000. The card once sold for $90,000. Then it sold for $84,000. And then Cajun Cardboard sold his right there in May of 2022 for $43,000, and then this one yesterday sold for $27,000. So what an amazing ride, what an amazing journey for a player that most people have never heard of, who's actually a really good player, really good pass first point guard, Johnny Moore for the Spurs. I think his number's retired by the Spurs. I might be wrong on that. You have to ask a Spurs fan, but I thought I heard that somewhere. But the Johnny Moore is probably, other than the Jordan sticker and the Jordan the Jordan 57 base. The Johnny Moore is probably the next, well, of course, the Kareem sticker. The Johnny Moore is probably one of the top 5 most talked about cards from that 1986 Fleer set. 2017 National Treasures. This is a gold parallel. So serial number to 10, Donovan Mitchell, 27.6. Somebody's pumping some serious money into Donovan Mitchell. LeBron auto, Jordan auto, 97 Metal Universe. Obviously PMG hunting, guys. Here we go. 28,800. Again, another bevy, a buffet of just eye-popping inserts and parallels available in 97 Metal Universe if you're lucky enough to hit it. You'll have to ask Nat Turner about the success rate on those. I've never opened one of these boxes, but man, that would be the thrill of a lifetime. $28,800 for 24 packs. So 24 shots at it, guys. Sign of the Times, Jordan, 8.510, 29,400. A Kobe gold. Remember 2012, there's base, there's silver, there's green, there's gold. That's it, guys. There was 3 parallels to the base. And now there's 470, and there's more than 3 types of animals parallels than there was in 2012. There was only 3 parallels, those 3. Mixed gem here, Kobe Bryant with a iconic Kobe pose right there. 2012 USA Basketball is the parallel. It's 10 out of 10. It's Pop 6 and a BGS 9.5, $30,000. That's the power of 2012 Prism Gold. Trust me, that is not a cheap product. That is not a cheap parallel. Go check it out for yourself. An SGC 9.5 Jordan rookie. I think I've got this bad boy pulled up. Yep, I had it. There he is. This is what that card's done over the last year. The pop's only 30, but remember, people didn't grade this card in SGC until recently. Over the last year, the card is exactly where it started. So 30,000 then, 30,000 now. It's been higher, it's been lower. Not much to see here. Now we kind of know what that SGC 9.5 is worth. Showcase Legacy Collection. Man. Showcase Legacy Collection. This is row 2. The rows and the collections and, row 1, row 0, row 2. That shit is the most confusing thing in the world, especially as you go from year to year. Guys, go do your research before you buy any cards from back here. I can tell you this is a huge one. Serial number to 150, PSA 10, that's a Pop 2. 31,000 for that bad boy right there. Right next to it, we've got a BGS 8 star, 7.5 centering, 9.5 edges, 9.9. Subs matter so much on these cards. 31,200. Of course, we've got to look this up because this is the most talked about card the last 60 days, just about, other than those new non-branded Metal Universe cards that came out. Over the last 3 months, the card's up 41.1% in a BGS slab. Again, this card, like many Jordan cards, but especially the Star, has been on a crazy ride. You'll just see, wild undulations. This card once sold for $55,000 in this grade. It's all the way back to 31.2, and it looks to me like it's rising pretty consistently, pretty steadily. So even at 6 a.m., people are trying to reach me on my phone. Let's keep going. Zion Black 101. I think this is the exact same as the Steph Curry 101 that we saw earlier. The only difference is this is Zion's rookie. So 31,800. LeBron 1010. BGS 1010. SPX auto. This is the scarcer gold patch according to PSA. So apparently, you can look for this card. You may find the white, you may find the maroon or the burgundy or the wine or whatever they call Cleveland's color. And this is the rare gold patch. So gold, and gold. You know what? If I'm not bringing enough energy today, I want to sincerely apologize. I only drank coffee, and I only drank 1 cup this morning. So if you feel like my energy level's low, please comment below and let me know. If I'm not talking as fast as normal, if I've slowed down to where you're concerned about my health and welfare, I did not get my energy drink this morning, and let me tell you why. I've got to be in Dallas all weekend, so I've got to make a 7-hour drive later today. And I wanted to save my energy drink. I didn't think it was good for mankind, for Cajun Cardboard, to have 2 energy drinks in one morning. So I went with the lighter, more demure coffee this morning. So 1 cup of coffee is all I have Aren't you proud of me for getting through this with only one cup of coffee? Jordan Retro Green, BGS 9 right here, 32,400. I'm not a big retro PMG guy or a retro anything guy, but I know they're out there, and this is a big one for any Jordan retro collector. I mean, it's as big as it gets, I guess, right? I mean, I don't know. You tell me. I don't collect these retros, but it's a PMG green retro, so it's serial number to 10. It's a Pop 4, and there are no 9.5s. So this is a pretty big-time retro card right there. I don't know what the record is for the highest-selling retro card. If anybody knows in the comments, let me know. I wonder what that is. I don't know if this might be it, or maybe this card sold for more at a prior date, but I did not have time to research that. But if anybody's got any information about this card, or the highest-selling retro card ever, let me know. 32,400. Exquisite collection number pieces Jordan, 32.4 and BGS 8. Logo Man Kevin Durant from 2009, 1 of 1 masterpiece in a 9.5 slab, 33.6. Let's look up the great Lou Alcindor, later Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in a PSA 8. We still got a lot of cards and a long way to go, and I'm already at 44 minutes. Buckle in, people. We haven't seen the biggest and the baddest yet. 1 year, this Kareem's about flat, 5%, but it goes up and it goes down, and again, that just depends on the card. Vintage collectors are known for buying the card, not the grade. Over the last 6 months, it's up 71%, so it just depends on your starting and ending data point. Big bump last night, 34,800. Of course, it's a clean copy, 32 all the way down to 22, so a good sale last night for that seller, and obviously a whale of a pickup for the buyer. This would have been a fun rip. 10 boxes of 97 Skybox EX 2001 factory sealed. You're looking for credentials and a bunch of other great inserts as well. 36,000 for 10 boxes. Quick Cajun math. That tells me it's $3,600 per box. Did you see how I did that? Jordan patch autograph, 36,000. That's a Pop 1. Another Jordan, and if you've got to put a picture on here, it's way out of Cajun Cardboard's league. It's way out of my league. Like I said, I'm not an autograph guy. But again, here we are again with SPX, and then it's got some kind of certificate of authority down here. Or certificate of authenticity. Sorry, I'm using real estate terms. A 1996 SPX Jordan autograph. The card's graded 8. The auto's graded 10. Looks important. That's all I know about it. 36,000 would bolster the idea that it's a pretty important Jordan autograph card. The Ultimate Collection, Ultimate Signatures, LeBron, 1010. 37,200. Wow, that is a fascinating card right there. We saw the Jordan earlier. This is the LeBron 1010. That makes it a Pop 5 card. Man, that's a big-time LeBron card right there. Geez, I didn't even notice this really going through it the first time. Ultra Stars Gold had been on fire. This is the PSA 9. We saw a bunch of BGS 9.5 Ultra Stars Gold Jordan sell, which is unique because it's a very, very rare card. There are only 5 PSA 10s out there, 38,400 for that USG Jordan. The Upper Deck the Exquisite Collection Dwayne Wade Rookie Patch Auto, BGS 8.5, sells for 38.4. This is a whale here, guys. This is serial number to 100. The black and white Spurs with the black and white background with the gray font. I mean, hell, this checks a lot of boxes for Tim Duncan collectors. This reeks of 90s, that is a compliment. 38,400. It's a Pop 1 card in PSA 10 condition. I missed out on this one, but I missed out by a lot. I wasn't going where it went. I just threw in a bid just in case I wasn't going to win that Giannis. I had this card on my radar as well. I don't know. Let me just tell you what the card sold for. It's a mixed gem with a 9 and a 10. It sold for $40,800. This is the 1998 Skybox Molten Metal Fusion. There is also a Molten Metal Fusion Titanium, which is a much lower serial numbered card, but this is the 250, which is low serial numbered enough, and if it's Jordan and it's the 90s, it's going to sell for a hell of a lot. I've got it somewhere. There it is. Right on the number. So right what we expected, 39,600 for the last one, 40,000 for this one. It's only a Pop 22 and a BGS 9.5 slab, so just a great card. Congrats to whoever beat me out on that one. A great pickup right there. I'm sure I know who it was. I almost always do whenever I lose a Jordan card. It's usually one of the usual suspects. And no, it's not Kaiser Soze. We got a patch autograph Kevin Durant, BGS 9, serial number to 99, 40,800 as well. Let's look this up, right? So PWCC deems this a top 30% BGS 9.5. It does have a 10 centering, which is the premier subgrade specifically for this card. Let's look up the Jordan 9.5 because it has taken an absolute beating. But this one does well. So we've seen the floor here, 35, 35, 34, 35, 35, and then it jumps all the way to 43. The PWCC sticker helps. The 10 centering subgrade helps. But you can see where this card was not too long ago. Back here, that's probably a quad gem if I had to guess, or a gem plus. Over the last 3 months, it's drastically down from there. But if we look at the last month, it's up 23%. So again, remember, when you're looking at Card Ladder, I mean, their data helps, the graphs help, all that helps. But just please keep in perspective that when you're looking at these percentages, you're just looking at a beginning data point and an ending data point. So it could be that it was a preposterously low or high sale at the beginning, or preposterously low or high sale at the end, and it can skew your data. So always look at what happens in between the beginning and the end. Jordan sign of the times, PSA 810 auto, pop 1 graded higher. My guys in my Jordan group chat were talking about this one. I know what this card means. This is a big one, the SOTT. Wow, that's a beautiful, beautiful card right there, and a beautiful autograph as well. And here we go. Remember, if you scroll back or rewind your brain, remember I told you to tuck it away. We saw the PSA 7 sell for like 16 or 18 or something like that. This is that 2013 Immaculate Collection Giannis, much better patch, much better grade, minimum gem. This is the BGS 9.5, and it sells for $43,000. So PSA 7 back here, BGS 9.5, true Immaculate RPA Giannis here at $43,200. Now tuck this away because there's another bigger and better, much higher selling copy of the exact same card coming up, and I want to get your comments on it. This is a Luka Doncic second year logo man, 1 of 1, BGS 9, 43 grand. Really, really, really good looking Kobe right here. And I don't say this very often. This is a Gem Plus. I don't see any greening. It looks really, really good color to me. And usually 96 chrome is the product that I have a problem with, and it's hard to tell clear and color. Oh, sorry. Here's the Giannis. Giannis is actually up a little bit from the last sale, 5 grand, but down from this $60,000 sale a year ago. Just FYI. But this Kobe, look where this Kobe's at. This Kobe's down 16,000, 15,600 from the last sale. It's down a whopping, my God, it's almost 1/3 of what this card sold for just in March, right? Same card, same slab. It's a pop 88. I think this is a great pickup if past comps are any indication of what this card's worth. I really like this pickup. I don't collect Kobe. I certainly don't collect Kobe rookies, and I would never spend this much on a Kobe card because my money, as you guys know, I'm not disparaging Kobe. My money goes into Jordan, LeBron, and Giannis, as you can see. But I like this pickup. It's a Rasha Nesterovic ghost card. I say it every time. And, based on the calves of this dude right here, that could be Eldon Campbell. Eldon Campbell had some of the greatest calves in the business. And then right next to that, we got an exquisite collection, limited logos, LeBron 46, John Morant, true RPA, PSA 8, auto 10, 48,000. Let's look up this Topps Chrome Gold. Did I look up the Topps Chrome Gold Kobe? Yeah, I did. Holy cow, guys. Holy cow. Very rare card in this slab, okay? Let's start with that. It's a BGS 9.5. It sold last night for $48,000. This card sold for $200,000 less than 2 years ago. $200,000, down 75+%. Those are the types of scary stories that worry me, is that whoever bought that at $200,000, that money is not coming back in the hobby. That person's going to run for the hills. I don't know. I mean, that's just me. I hate to see people take a bloodbath like that, but good Lord, man. And a great card by anybody's measure, right? The LeBron Garden Kobe 9.5 mixed gem. Low pop, it's gold, it's the great 2008 Topps Chrome set. I mean, everything about that card's awesome. And $48,000 is a lot of money, but somebody came in and paid $200,000 for that card. That's crazy. You could get 5 Kobe Chrome refractors for that right now in gem mint slabs. 2 Stars and Stripes parallels here, Stars and Stripes, Zion, Morant, BGS 9, PSA 9, almost the exact same sale price. Let me know what you think about that. Both serial numbered to 30. Which one would you rather have? Would you rather have the Ja? Would you rather have the Zion? You got to make a choice. Let me know in the comments. Jalen Green outsells both of them, or matches them at least. That's weird. That seems like a stretch since it's double the print run. But it is 10-10, which is a huge plus, of course. Hair looks ridiculous right there. I'll be the first one to say it. I just don't think that hair looks like it's... well, it looks like it would slow you down. Let's just put it that way. 51,600 while you're playing on the court. I wouldn't want my hair all over the place like that. I don't know how these guys do that. As you can see, I chop all my hair off because it slows me down just making these videos. I don't know how guys play basketball with all that hair. I don't know how guys play basketball with sleeves on. I don't like any type of encumberment or anything that would slow me down. I don't play any basketball with jewelry on, right? I don't know. My dad always taught me that you're faster the less you weigh, so maybe that's why I never lifted weights as a kid. Anyway, 2021 Jalen Green 10-10 goes for 51.6. Here's another Zion. This is his true RPA, goes for 52.8. Let's keep rolling. The LeBron Chrome Refractor PSA 10. What a wild ride that's been. Here it is over the last 3 months. I keep trying to tell you guys, I think we found the floor with not only the base Chrome, but also with the PSA 10 Refractor. The PSA 10 Refractor is up 10% over the last 3 months. Over the last 6 months, and then over the last year, really, right? Okay? But over the last 3 months, it looks like it's doing some things, up 10%. Just to take a quick peek at the base, over the last 3 months, look at the base. This is what I keep telling you guys. I know high pop cards are high pop, and I know everybody hates high pop, but there is a price for everything. And that card is definitely on the run, with the last one selling for $1 shy of 10,000. So just throwing it out there. It is what it is. I'm glad I held on to all of mine. Logo Man, LaMelo, 1 of 1, 52,800. Court Commemoratives Jordan with the NBA gold sticker. This is a 9.9. Sells for 54,000. Doesn't seem to be serial numbered, but I'm guessing it's rare. It seems rare. It's sold for 54,000, for God's sakes. We've seen this card before. The 2005 Exquisite Collection Limited Logos LeBron. This one's in a BGS 9.5 quad gem slab, and that's why it sells for half of $100,000. My favorite haircut in the hobby. The Pete Maravich 72 PSA 10. This is a very low pop card. Pop 6. Sells for $56,400. About what we expected. Less than a year ago, the card sold for 14. Then it jumped to 66. This one sells for 56. So good sale right there. LeBron white Sharpie, little blurry. Exquisite Collection Scripted, 57.6. Anthony Edwards, Flawless, serial number to 5. Patch Auto, 60. Dual Autograph, Jordan, LeBron, 60. Sign of the Times, Jordan. This is a PSA 9 Auto 10, but it's the gold variation. Well, that must mean something. I don't know what it means, but I think that means it's die cut, and it's got a gold border on the left. Obviously, it makes it more rare than the other one that we just looked at, which was also a humongous card in my book. This is a Pop 1, and there's only 2 PSA 10s in existence. This one sells for $60,000. A 2006 Exquisite Collection number pieces sells for $60,000. The Slam Bams is serial numbered to 100. This BGS 9 Jordan Slam Bams pushes $60,000. The Dual Logo Man, this is serial number to 5. It's not a 101, relax, but it's the Miami Heat Dual Logo Man, LeBron and Dwayne Wade. Man, what a backcourt that was with those guys. And I call LeBron a guard. I'm going to say backcourt because he played guard. $66,000 for that one. Cool card there. Another true RPA Zion, BGS 9, 75. The true RPA Anthony Edwards, 9.5, 78. And then here it is. So this is chapter 3 of the 2013 Giannis Immaculate Collection. This is the PSA 10. It sold for $78,000 last night. I don't remember if I looked it up. I did look up the Anthony Edwards because I was curious. The last Anthony Edwards 9.5 sold for $90,000, and then this one last night sells for $78,000. But did I look up the Giannis? Did I look up the Giannis? I did not look up the Giannis. $78,000 for that Giannis to Pop 7 in PSA. So about $30,000 more, than the BGS 9.5. So let me know what you think about that. We've got the Jordan patch auto. Can you tell I'm running out of steam? This is a lot to talk about. I'm at almost an hour. Patch auto Jordan hand serial number to 23. This is from 99 Upper Deck Encore slash serial number to 23. It's a pop 1. There's 4 graded higher. $78,000 for that extremely badass card right there. Steph Curry Refractor PSA 10. We got to look this one up. These are serial numbered to 500. It continues its downward trend. So over the last year, down a whopping 63%. Over the last 3 months, down, down, down. No other way to put it. It is what it is. Again, he did what he was asked to do. He did what everybody demanded. His cards are going down. This is just sometimes things that happen in this hobby, man. It's just one of those deals. 97 Skybox Essential Credentials Future. This is the one I was telling you about with the maroon, the red, and the pink. I think it's ugly, especially when you add purple and yellow in there. That doesn't change the fact that it is a monster card, right? And a very important, difficult to obtain card that deserves a $90,000 sticker price. This is serial numbered to 73. It's a PSA 9. It's Kobe. It's 90,000. LeBron Upper Deck Autograph 9.510, 90,000. A case of 2003 Topps Chrome. You're clearly anybody who, I know the buyer who bought this is looking for the TJ Ford rookies. Good luck to him. Probably a University of Texas graduate trying to pull that gold TJ Ford rookie card from 2003 Topps Chrome. What about the BGS 9 star Jordan? We looked up the 8. Let's look up the BGS 9. Where is he? Here he is. Not what you would expect. Over the last 6 months, this card's down 27%. So, again, what percentage of people are buying these BGS 9s and trying to crack it to PSA? I don't know. But if you can cross from a BGS 9 to a PSA 8, I think that is an $83,000 card. So that would be a net loss, right? Yep. So that would be a net loss. But if you cross to a PSA 9, oh my God, right? So people have stars in their eyes. The hobby is full of gamblers. Who knows what's going on? I myself don't have the balls. If I bought this card for $96,000, I'm keeping this card in this slab. I will say this. The bottom left corner and that whitening on the left edge would lead me to believe that it would not be a good candidate to cross over. But I am absolutely no expert on star cards. I don't own one star card of any player. I certainly don't own a star 101 Jordan. I am going to let the dust settle and let the hobby figure out where these cards belong as far as price goes and kind of go from there. Anyway, right next to it, we got a Kobe PMG Red 3.5. I'm a happy owner of a Kobe Authentic Altered PMG Red. This is about what I expected for the price, 3.5. It's got a horribly rough upper right corner. But again, not unusual for these cards to have horrible condition problems. That's why it's a 3.5. But it is authentic, it is real, and it does have a numeric grade. So 120 is about kind of what I was expecting that card to do. A BGS 8.5, we saw the Kobe just now sell the PSA 9 for 90. The Jordan 8.5 sells for 132. Serial number to 72. The Doncic 1 of 1, really cool looking light blue ink right here. BGS 810, this is a third year Doncic 1 of 1, logo man, $156,000. Dual patch auto from Exquisite Collection 2009, Jordan LeBron, $156,000. We're throwing out numbers, guys. Do you realize that these are, pretty decent, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom houses that we're throwing out here? I mean, this is crazy. $180,000 for this Jordan, graded at the 2022 National Convention. I guess PWCC wanted to stress that it was a new label and that it was graded a PSA 10 under the more stringent PSA standards that have, swept over the hobby lately. I can attest to that, for better or worse. 180 is down, man. 180 is down. That's not a good sale for the 86 Fleer Jordan lovers out there. Here it is. The average has been 199,000, so almost 200,000 has been the average of the last 12 sales. 180 is really low. That is the lowest that this card has sold for in the last 12 sales, despite the fact that it's a new label. So I thought we had found the floor at somewhere around 200,000-ish, but apparently we have not. And then another factor to consider, and I hate to say this, and this sounds ludicrous and it sounds like heresy, but it could be that this card the Jordan 86 Fleer PSA 10 got lost in the shuffle amongst much bigger cards. I know that sounds crazy to say it, but maybe it's true. Maybe this card sells for more in the PWCC Weekly Auction. I don't know. Big fish, small pond, small fish, big pond, or just medium-sized fish, big pond. Bill Russell PSA 8 sells for $192. It outsells the Jordan 10. I've got that card pulled up for sure for all the great Bill Russell collectors out there. Here it is. That's the PSA 8. It's actually significantly down. So 204, down about 12,000 from the last one, and then down about 30+ thousand from the one before that. So the Bill Russell market is not running like a lot of people thought it would. This is only a Pop 48 card. When you get to the PSA 9, you start talking about crazy numbers, right? That's a Pop 3. There's not even a card ladder value, so who the hell knows? So PSA 8 is kind of the number, right? It's kind of the card, right? 192,000 for that card. Refractor LeBron BGS 10. That makes it a very difficult card to find. Here it is. That one's down as well. 252, down a full $60,000 from the last sale. Down 19% from the last sale. Let's look at that card all time. That makes you want to take a time machine. Ouchers. Makes you not feel quite so sorry for the person that just sold it for $60,000 less, considering that it was a $25,000 card just a few years ago. What do we got? All right, here we go. We got Mount Rushmore here, and as I told you and as I promised you, heavy dose of Jordan and LeBron up here. We've got 3 Jordan 2003 exquisite, first year exquisite cards, 3 different cards, all Jordan, all autographed. All 3 have patches as well. So we've got the 2003 exquisite emblems of endorsement, population 5, serial number to 15, epic Jordan card, 264,000. We got the LeBron gold refractor. This is a PSA 9. I've actually got this one pulled up. It is way up from the last sale because the last sale was in 2017. This is only a Pop 9 card. It's only a serial number to 50 card. And so somebody thought best to move that card right now. They got $250,000. You know what? Congratulations. That's an incredible sale. It's an incredible sale. I don't know what else to say. The PSA 10 sold for $1.2 million not long ago. So what is that margin from 1.2 to 288? So it's about about 1/4. I don't know if that's the right margin, 4-1 for a PSA 10 over a PSA 9. I'll let you guys figure that out. The PSA 10's Pop 9, the PSA 9's Pop 9, and then you got some BGS 9s in between. But the 2003 exquisite noble nameplate Jordan. So again, first year exquisite. It's a tie between these two. Both first year exquisite, both patch autos. The noble nameplate versus the number pieces. Both impeccable condition. A BGS 9.5 here, PSA 1010 here. The patch on this one is just mesmerizing. It's a Pop 1 with an NBA gold. I mean, this card checks every box in the world. The only thing it's not is it's not Jordan's rookie. Other than that, it's everything. It's scarcity. It's beauty. It's game worn. It's clean autograph. It's perfect grades. It's Michael Jordan. It's aesthetically perfection. I mean, this is an absolutely mesmerizing card to me. This one is great too. I mean, it's $250,000 as well, but this is, pushing $500,000, $456,000 right here. And then right next to it, you've got the exquisite collection number pieces, Min Jim, serial number to 23. That's a Pop 2 card. So just 2 museum pieces, guys. I don't know what else to say. So there's your Rushmore. 3 out of 4 Jordan, 1 LeBron. On the next row, we've got Jordan and LeBron, another Jordan, a Bill Russell. The next row, Doncic and Kobe sneak in, and then it's more Jordan. So Jordan, with a mixture of a little bit of high-level Bill Russell vintage, and then some Kobe, some Doncic, and some LeBron mixed in. That's it, guys. Man, did I tell you, that was a marathon, not a sprint. An hour and 8 minutes later, I'm done. You will get this every month. I know it's a lot to take in, but I thought best not to leave any of these 170 cards out. It just didn't seem right. I have talked about 170 cards. There's a very good chance I either misspoke, called Jordan LeBron, or LeBron Jordan, or Kobe Jordan, like I call my kids the wrong name. So forgive me for that. Forgive me if I got any of my data wrong. This is one of those deals where I literally walk into the office, hit record, and start screaming. I don't put in a ton of research because I want to get this information out to you guys as soon as possible. I want to be first to the plate. I want to be your source for PWCC auction results so you guys can understand what direction the hobby's going, good or bad, as transparent as we can be. I didn't handpick any, well, I did handpick, but I handpicked random cards that I thought were indicative of what viewers would want to see. If there's anything in particular you'd like me to do differently other than talk slower, I've tried, I can't, let me know. I just can't hone in on every one of the cards, and it really feels almost unfair because so many of these cards I would love to put in my own personal collection, as I'm sure you guys would. There's just not enough time in the day. This is not my full-time job yet. So thank you guys for watching as always. Congrats to all the sellers who got great sale results. Congrats to all the buyers who added any of these 170 cards to their collection. Keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby, and peace.